What is going on, everyone?
Hello,
Man,
hello.
I don't know why I have to re-click this background every
Yeah, it
show.
never used to be that way.
No. Well, I mean, it like I have to unshow it and then show it again for it to come up, so it's a little weird. But
Huh.
Stream Elements bot is running. Yay!
At least we have a viewer.
Well, we've got more than one. I showed
Oh,
I showed two on YouTube.
well, that's nice. Hi, YouTube people.
One of them's probably the chat bot, but
The other one's probably like Crazy Jimmy or somebody.
yeah. Oh, I got one on Facebook now too. Welcome to the stream, you guys. It is Sunday. And you know it's
Sunday,
Sunday because
Sunday.
Optimus Drone's
Danish,
on
what's up?
sometimes around 8-ish. What's
What's
up,
up?
Danish? How's it going, bud? How was your weekend of work? I hope you got a chance to rip a few packs on lunch break or something.
Danish's new video is wicked.
Yep, we're going to watch it tonight.
Ooh. Right after he logs off, right?
We'll watch Robert's video as well.
Dude, the one of him saving the drone in the rafters, I think was wicked. Did you see that?
Not yet.
Dude, he just posted that one. There was a drone literally just wedged in those I-beam rafters, and he managed to get it out somehow. Almost lost his drone too.
We got two on Facebook. What's up, Facebook viewers?
That one's probably Crazy Jimmy.
Does everybody have a good week this week? My weekends always seem too short.
Mine has seemed really, really long.
I like it when weekends feel longer than they actually are.
I like it when weekends feel like weekends because I have kids that go to school, and that's my weekend. Times they're in school, I actually have free time to do shit sometimes. Ugh. But yeah.
That's Zach calling me.
Crash, there was.
I hope Zachary doesn't need a ride home from work like right now.
Is that what he was messaging you about?
No, well, he tried to call, but I sent him a message telling him I just started the show.
If he needs a ride, I can take over. I'm not worried about that. Zach is important sometimes. When the mood strikes, he is. So we got dude Danish. I'm right there with you, bro. I just hope it works out for you. That's all I can say. I know I got.
Yeah, he just got off work. Huh?
We need to go pick him up.
In a little bit, yeah.
All right.
I'll make him wait for a little bit.
Make the man wait. But yeah,
He's like, oh, I thought the show started at 9. I said, well, you calling me at 8:30 when it takes me 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes to get back doesn't help me there either.
right? Well, dude, honestly, like we can do a short night. I don't have anything big. We don't have any big guests. Like all we gotta do is the slight few sponsorship spots that we got, and then we're good.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just not gonna leave right now.
I know. We always gotta do some videos at least.
So, oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to get set up right now. So,
Especially that weird dude named Danish.
I know, right? What is he, a donut or is he a horse? I mean, come on.
There's a line I forgot. What, I think it was Mr. Iglesias, the one with Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy the comedian, and there was a line where the dude was like, "Are there going to be Danishes?" He shows up in theater class, and he's like, "From the Danish." Like, well, at least I got a Danish. Oh man.
Oh, Danish just sent me an unlisted video.
Ooh. Special Fancy Fans video, huh? I'm afraid to touch my
Yeah,
camera and
yeah, I
readjust
think
it. So it's now been over 2 weeks since Radio Master said they were going to replace my hall sensor, and I haven't heard anything about it since. I am going to email them.
Haven't heard anything about what?
My gimbal hall sensor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, the one that Radio Master emailed me about 2 weeks ago and then last week? So,
oh, yeah. They did message you about it at least.
Well, they said they didn't have any and that they needed to order more and that they would ship it out and message me as soon as they ordered more and shipped them. And that was a week and a half of it or so ago. I'm looking for their email. Radio Masters, September 3rd. Yeah, that was exactly a week ago. And that was when they were said, "We are following up and need to purchase the parts. We will try and send it out soon after get it. Thank you for understanding. Radio Master Support Team." Oh, yeah.
See, so I got a few videos here. All right, so let me get to showing some videos here. Sup, you two smexy gentlemen. About to have a night session. Who that is?
Smexy gentleman. About to have a night session. Is that Alex Garrett? Is that Straight Killer? Crispy, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Wesley?
Crispy FPV. What's up, Crispy? All right, so let's see. We will show the horse donut guy, aka Danish Stallion. Make sure I got this on HD before I go too far into it. This kind of looks like a senior retirement village or something. Oh, somebody. See, that's what I like about the smoke-colored props. When they're spinning, it's, you know, they're almost like they're not there. Nice. Little ground bumpity. Oh! Smash. Pow. So that was one. I try to turn the music down a little bit. Danish's music always gets us copyright bumps from Facebook. Nice. What are you giggling about?
I had to run out there because there was a big ass horsefly that I thought I'd already killed because I sprayed it, like coated it with fucking permethrin. And so it dropped, went right into a box, but there was an Amazon Prime like bubble envelope in that box, and the thing wasn't 100% dead. So when it was trying to revive itself and get back up, it was just buzzing really loud, vibrating against that thing, and it made it sound so much louder. So I went out and I had to fucking get him. Big ass black fly, like fucking huge. So
is that one of the big ass biting flies that you got there? Or?
It is. That's what I'm talking about. The big fucking biting horsefly, black fly thing.
Yeah, because we used to have some that were just big annoying flies, but there were some that were freaking bite the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, this was the bite the shit out of you one.
So we had the black ones like that, and then we had brown ones that were a little bigger. We used to call them deer flies.
Yeah, I think this was the brown one.
We had horse flies, and deer flies.
Yeah, we get the big ass brown ones most of the time. The black ones are sometimes, but yeah.
All right, guys, that was Danish. Check out his YouTube channel there. It's in the chat. What's up, Swift Duck? How you doing, bud?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Let's check out Vitrafly's abandoned mall video. This is the one he just posted. I haven't seen yet. So. Woo! Dude, that looks like a cool spot to like throw raves. Nice. Oh, nice save. Whoa, nice. Through the girder. All right, so that's Vitrafly, guys. Let me get his channel up here for you in a second. He does have a 15-minute castle crash video. Don't have the time to go through all of that 15-minute video there for you, but check that out too. That's pretty badass. Make sure you give him a like, subscribe. Give you his channel here. All right, Vitrafly on YouTube there. All right. Next up, we got a little Captain Colin. His little after work unwind tape he posted here. Get that shared up. I like the little bit of motor noise left in there too, Colin.
Right? I always love that. I try and do that whenever I have like a proper one.
Very nice. Ooh, nice shot. Just power loop like right over the tip of the cross.
Almost got that speed, too.
Yeah, he's had quite a few close calls here.
Oh, I know.
Wheel and Tire Superstore, located in Cedar Park, is the place to have your truck look from this.
Gotta love the ads.
With an amazing new
Right?
set of wheels.
G'day, guys. It's the
All right, that last video was Captain Colin. It's his website or his video page. My son caught an Uber, so I don't have to skate out earlier or nothing. Got a little envious FPV from his road trip. He had a nice little bando spot that they were working at. How did I know he was going to go for that? There we go. I was gonna say, wasn't a lot of features to fly around inside of the building there. And I'd be tempted to freaking slap some of them damn windows. see who else I've got here. I don't know. This video for Gun Wu says I haven't watched it before, so play this one.
Nice.
What's up, Geppetto? Mr. Frank, how are things? How's that Predator outfit coming?
It's epic, dude. He's been sending me videos of it.
It looks badass. I saw the video of the laser targeting system. They're pretty freaking sweet. Oh. Nice. He's always got some pretty sweet spots to fly around.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see what else we got here. Oh, next weekend, Street League Championship race.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, up in Dallas.
Nice.
So, interesting thing I just happened to roll across while I was looking at the Dallas race for next weekend. Um, have you guys seen these videos going around with Walmart watermelons like squirting like this foamy juice and shit like that, and the freaking husk is like plasticized where it doesn't break
No.
and it kind of deflate. It's like when people are pushing on it, it literally looks like a damn one of those cheap inflatable dollar store balls. But people are getting these things home and they're like uh, juicing out or oozing out on the counter or in the fridge. One guy went to cut his and it just kind of exploded on him.
Hold on up. Let's see it.
Oh, where'd it go? All right, let me hold on. Fix this. So this is one of the reels that I saw about it.
Please tell me what is going on with the watermelons recently. Check this out.
Look how plasticky that outside shell
So I
looks.
got this watermelon yesterday, set it on the counter, and come down this morning to it exploding. This foam out of it, you can see it's constantly bubbling.
Look at it.
What the heck?
What kind of watermelon did you get? Ew, look at it. It's deflating.
It's like this 5th or 6th video I've seen in the past week about these. And I would think if it stunk, they would be saying that. So I don't know that it's like rot or anything. But man, like last year, I bought a watermelon and I put it on top of my fridge and I forgot about it. And I had that thing up there for like 6 months. And the only part that was soft was the bottom.
Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't look normal to me. Can someone please tell me what is going on with the watermelon?
So I saw that. That was, I've seen, like I said, I've seen quite a few videos about it the past week. Yeah, I don't know. I always, the knock test always, but just the outside skin looked like a cheap plastic dollar store inflatable ball. It was like, but yeah, like I said, that's multiple videos I've seen in the past couple of weeks about that. So I don't know. I'm gonna.
So
My store's got lots of organic watermelons that were grown in state, so I'll stick with those. If I get it well.
I'm doing my usual sleuthing here, and it seems like the only spots that this is getting aired is on TikTok and certain reels. It's not reported anywhere. There's no news articles about it at all. Like, not even one. And everything else, I think this is just a trend that they're doing.
It could be. I mean, it could be that they had the thing sitting out in a freaking porch from a party all day, and it was one that didn't get cut up or something, and they brought back inside.
Yeah, it's more the rind, because I grow watermelons, dude. Like, I know how they.
Yeah, that rind didn't look real.
It wasn't, and that's the thing. That's why I immediately went into sleuth mode and started looking for it. There's nothing saying that it's fake, but there's also nothing else anywhere about it other than
right.
TikTok. And the hashtags are shit like trending and stuff like that, and fake watermelon / disgusting. Yeah, dude, this is, I hate to say it, but I think this is a fake trend.
It could
Absolutely
be.
not. They tried it. Fake watermelon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, it could be. I wouldn't put it past. Like you hear so much about people trying to manufacture fruits and manufacture meats and shit nowadays. You never freaking know. And the FDA barely makes them market as modified. So, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, man, that's freaking crazy.
Now, there are a lot of reports of Walmart watermelons and other videos that aren't the trending fake watermelon stuff
Right.
that say watermelon um, did in fact change, and they are manufacturing them somehow, whether it's GMO or whatever. But the inside of a lot of them, when cut open, there are sections that are sort of gelatinous, as opposed to like the grainy watermelon texture, and stuff like that. So there's a
I mean, it could.
possibility that that sort of thing could be happening, but
Well, it could just be old watermelons because they're putting these coatings on the outside that are supposed to help keep them fresh.
yeah,
Right. So it could just be that that coating is what's holding the outside together and the rest of the watermelon is just rotting away because these things are old.
yeah, it could be, but that wouldn't explain the rind acting like that. Like,
No, you're right.
honestly, that
And
looked like
like
a
I
fucking
said,
rubber ball.
yeah, I mean, even the rind it rots like a pumpkin where the skin still is I don't know, the rind is still there. There's still some give to it when it
Yeah, I
rots.
know, but the inside, the white part, that does not decay as fast.
No, you're
Like,
right. Yeah, I
and
know.
so for it to be that gelatinous and like deflate that quickly, just it does. You know me and my instinct, and it's just I'm calling bluff on that one. Just due to yeah, needle and yeast, and you can fake these pretty easily. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, watermelon's got a considerable amount of sugar in it, especially the newer watermelons because they make them sweeter.
What's up,
So
Geppetto?
you could definitely turn it into a small brewery. Make it watermelon beer.
Right?
Yeah, all the more reason to get my own property and start growing my own, fruits and veggies.
Hey man, I'm growing some sugar cane out there for my buddy who makes moonshine.
Oh yeah,
Damn right, I got 3 big stocks of it. Takes a full year and a half or so to fully mature, but this year I planted it in like March.
don't they spread like bamboo, kind of?
Yeah, well, no,
I mean,
not from the
through the roots.
underrooting.
I mean, not as
They have
quickly.
seeds. So, you know how corn has that little feather piece at the top that spills all of the pollen onto the little things to seed them,
Yeah,
to seed the silk?
yeah,
Well, it's very similar to corn. It'll have that big puff at the top that comes out like a cattail, and it'll open up. And those little teeny flowers are big seeds. But if you even bump that, or like the wind takes it, those seeds fall off like a fucking broken pearl necklace. Like they just dump everywhere. So next year, I assume I'll have a ton of fucking sugar cane.
nice.
But I just did 3 big stalks of it this year, and it's like I cut off the seed chunks and I saved as many as I could because I do want to do a big strip in the back of sugar cane.
I'm still kind of amazed how people making these small batches of moonshine and their own liquor, how it's. I'm still amazed at how that's legal. I thought the ATF shut down, or the ATF shut down personal stills and stuff. I know they do if you're selling it. I don't know if they do if you're doing
Yeah,
it.
it's the same as marijuana. It's like personal use is okay, sort of shit.
Because I know my buddy John, he distills maple syrup or maple. Sorry, not maple syrup, maple sap. He collects.
Oh yeah.
He lives in freaking Maine.
Does
So
he
he's
have
got
his own
huge.
sugar shack?
He's got. Well, no, he just does it in small batches. It's just for him,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So he'll do a half liter or liter at a time. He's got a
Nice.
small one of those countertop distillery machines.
Yeah, at the high school I went to in New Hampshire, they had a sugar shack and a whole like maple syrup making thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen how they make maple syrup up in Michigan, and it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, guys, my code is still working for PLA, so if you want to get 50% off and try some cool PLA colors, let me know. You can message me. I'll send you the code. We can post it up here. It's 54 Dan. So the number 50 and then 4 Dan. But that's for Lavoon PLA on Amazon. I think they've got a Prime coupon right now of like 20% off, so it's like a total of 70% off. If you buy one roll, the Prime coupon sticks, but if you buy two, the Prime coupon drops, I think. So you end up spending a bit more, but it's only like $3 more or something.
I just posted.
Yeah.
The. So if you go to Amazon Prime and search Lavoon LOVOON filament,
Yeah.
put it in your cart and use code 54Dan. 4Dan is all lowercase. And that'll get you 50% off of the filament
And
on top of the Prime deal. Whatever.
Yeah,
Prime
and
deal.
it has actually changed, guys. Like I used to only be sponsored for that one bundle and the one like the couple full rolls and the couple bundles. Now they've changed it so that any Lavoon filament on Amazon is covered. So that's some 4-pack of the trial color bundles. That is the full rolls. That's the new glitter filament that they're going to send me to try pretty soon. And probably send a few rolls for giveaway, knowing them, because last time they sent like 6 or 8 fucking full bundles and shit. I can give more away today too if we want. I got a whole big box full of random colors and shit. But yeah, guys, so they've got a glitter one coming out pretty soon, which should be good. I'm worried about nozzle carving with that one, like wood filament. So I'll test it out and I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, they've got some really cool tricolors and duo color integrated filaments, meaning there's different colors all the way down the filament instead of a gradient. They also have some really, really wicked new gradient colors. The Dark Myth series is my favorite. It's like really deep, dark purples and blues and greens and shit. So I really like that one. But yeah, 50% off. Even if it's if you don't like the colors or you don't like how it prints or whatever, it's a cheap ass fucking throwaway roll that if you need spare parts you can print with. So shoot on Amazon, check that out. I will recommend printing at 220 degrees at a generally high speed. I run mine at like 175. But
hey Dan, why don't you post your profile on Optimized Drone?
I will. But yeah, guys, so I've found success with it between like 219 and 223. 220 is my sweet spot, but I run really fast at 175 millimeters per second. I had to adjust retraction, and I still get a little bit of the clicking, clogging sound sometimes, but it feeds through and it doesn't clog. So I have had a few clogs with the filament, but that was when I was trying the different temperatures. And once I found that sweet spot, I didn't have many issues with it anymore. So definitely hit me up if you guys have any questions, or if you have bought some and are wondering what the best profile is. As Matt said, I will put it on Optimized Drone. So I'll put that in one of the little folders on the main page, I think.
I think there's a place that we can store files.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I might put up a bunch of my tune files on there too. I gotta empty off a couple of my hard drives. Let's see. Radio Master sucks because they haven't gotten back to me in 2 weeks. I wrote in my email that I'm talking about them on the live stream, so I kind of have to. And which this sucks, man, because I was like honestly looking at a Zorro because I heard they're great, but I can't buy something from a company that leaves you hanging for 2 fucking weeks for a throttle Hall sensor. Like, I can't fly. I have nothing else.
Well, I do think that's surprising because Radio Master is sponsoring a lot of race pilots. What happens if one of their gimbals goes out? You know what I mean?
I know. And I even mentioned in my email, I was like, look, I know you guys have a fucking warehouse full of these gimbals. Is it really that difficult to send me a replacement? Like,
Well, it sounds like they don't. Like from the email that they sent you saying they had to order one, right?
Replace the Hall sensor. That little teeny fucking chip.
Oh, so they didn't have the sensors separately.
Yeah. And I was like, well, can you just send me another gimbal? I'll pull the sensor off of it. I don't care. And they're like, we have to wait for the sensors to show up.
So how about this, Dan?
I've got a sensor that will work.
Listen. I just remembered. It's got a little bit of dust on it, but I have here in front of me a Radio Master CNC gimbal that I won.
Oh wow!
In a contest.
Is it the AGO1 Mini?
No, it is the AGO1, but it's the throttle cable. It's the full size, but the sensor you should be able to take from it. I think, right?
It should be. It should be the same size.
Let me see what I got here. So I've got the full gimbal. Like I said, I'll never be able to use it, but
I think that's the same sensor, man.
So I'll send this to you. I got to go to the post office tomorrow to mail out some 3D prints for Shane Duggar.
All right, man.
So I'll send this to you. Hopefully it'll help get you in the air at least.
What's your print for Shane, by the way?
I was gonna sell it, but I haven't got around to it. He just wanted a Hero 7 mount for his Mutiny HD V2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had heard he got a Mutiny.
Yeah, I had it printed last week. Oh, nice hat. I love it.
Hey, Zach made it home okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, in Texas, these things are coming fucking handy if you're working outside all day. Zach, I got a bucket hat that Zach borrows when he's working security, and sometimes he has to work outside. But yeah, he wanted a Hero mount, and I printed the first one. I realized I had my PLA settings on, so the infill was super low, and
oh yeah,
it didn't work out so great.
Oh yeah.
So I had to print him a new one. And unfortunately, it didn't finish before the mail was closed on Saturday, so I'll have to ship that out tomorrow.
Ugh.
And I think I've still got yours, your address. So.
Probably. I bought a bunch of shit from you.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
If you don't, I can always send it to you.
Well, I think that it's actually saved in my on the address sticker that I've got for my Dymo label printer.
Just make sure you don't send it to the old Florida address.
Oh no, I know you live in Virginia now. But yeah, I had to
What's up, Edge?
print a little Hero mount. I still gotta hit it with a heat gun. There's a couple of little very fine spider web stringy things in here,
Nice.
but
What's up, 608? How you doing?
so kind of impressed because this is this side here on the mount itself. That's the side that the supports hold up, so that turned out pretty good too.
Nice.
Not bad. Shiny. Thank you, sir. If you guys want, I use nothing but SaneSmart 3D print filament, and my profile works pretty good on
Yeah.
most printers.
Hey guys, I'll vouch for that. All I use is Gank's TPU filament profile for my TPU stuff. I don't have my Ender 3 running, which is what I use for TPU because it's direct drive. But whenever I'm running TPU, literally, I think, Matt, what was it, 3 years ago that you gave me that profile?
Something like that. You were having a hard time with TPU, or it was just inconsistent, or something.
Yeah, and I know it was still when I was living in Florida too. So when I got the Ender.
Yeah, I think part of the problem was the temperature. You were running at like higher temps, I think.
Yeah, but he sent me that profile literally a couple of years ago, guys, and I haven't changed other than like speeds and temperatures for certain things for certain types of filaments and shit. I haven't changed anything, like not even retraction or anything. So I have the Ender 3 base, not even the Ender 3 Pro, but I've modified it to be pretty much an Ender 3 Pro V2, etc., with much more because it's got the Pro V2 screen,
the touch panel,
got the updated board, it's got the direct drive system, it's got probably 25 other fucking prints and modifications on it. This thing's a fucking monster, but it also breaks down constantly. So there's that.
I'll tell you what,
I use Octopi.
So I bought my first 3D printer in 2017. I bought a CR10S 300 by 300 by 450. It was a Bowden. I ran it as a Bowden. I fine-tuned my TPU with Bowden. And then finally I bought a direct drive for it. I went through one of the cheap Creality direct drive units, and then I bought a Titan extruder. So I've got a Titan direct drive extruder on it with BL Touch, and I have a borosilicate glass plate that's got the texture etched into it, like silk screened onto it. So all I use is if I'm doing small items with very little surface contact area, I'll use hairspray. Other than that, I don't use anything to adhere it to the bed. I've got my height set up perfect so the TPU sticks every time. So that one has been my go-to. That's what I printed this on. I mean,
have you seen the new Creality direct drive extruder that came out a little bit ago? Here, share this.
So in the
that.
I haven't seen that one.
It's supposed to be really good.
I mean, the one that I bought was $60, and it's a Titan.
The
only thing that sucked is I had my printer down for about 3 weeks because I have the first AT32 version of the CR10. So I had to edit Marlin 2.0 to be able to install it. So I had to kind of teach myself Python and edit it a little bit. And then just to be able, I had to go to Marlin because the standard firmware didn't allow me to enter the offsets with enough digits to calibrate the Titan extruder.
Yeah. See, I don't know. For the price, I would probably, even though it's only like $9 more, I would probably try the Creality, even though the Micro Swiss is like tried and true. Like everybody brags about their micro Swiss and all that shit, but I don't know. Like this one looks awesome, and I've heard it's got great things going on. I don't know if it's Creality though. It might be high maintenance.
So here, I'll show you the one that I bought, Dan, for my CR10. And like I said, I did have to upgrade to Marlin to do it, but it wasn't. Once I figured out Python.
Yeah.
But that's the one I got.
Yeah.
So and it says it works
man.
with the Ender 3. It works fine with the CR10. I had an extension cable set that I used for it because the Ender 3 is a shorter cable set.
Yeah.
But it was a super quick swap, and I've had it for quite a while, actually. Let me see, when did I order that? Since 2021, December 2021, I bought that, and I just now had to replace the small piece of tubing that goes in between the extruder and the hot end.
Dude, I hate that. That's what fucked up my Ender, man. Like that started melting, and I pulled out a bunch more Capricorn tubing, cut exact sizes as to the spec and everything, and it just never worked again.
Huh? I replaced mine with some
whatever.
I replaced mine with the blue PTFE tubing, and it works great.
I used the blue one, and then I tried the white Capricorn and everything, and nothing.
So, and by the way, that print that I showed you guys, that was done at my standard speed is 60 mils a second.
Nice. I run 72 millimeters per second.
For TPU?
Yeah.
Okay. But
I also don't focus as much on quality as you do. I just focus on usability. So like I'm not out there to print these super, super, super clean TPU prints. I'm usually just out there to put a mount on my fucking drone so I can fly, Like,
yeah,
if it holds my camera, it's going to be good.
I'm selling them as sets, so I've got to have them.
Exactly.
They have to look good and they have to work. So
that's the thing. Like I focus on that with my PLA stuff because usually I sell that stuff, like the hydro towers and the plotting plants, stuff like that. But in terms of TPU, I don't sell shit that's TPU. Like I don't have anything that I sell that's TPU. So.
Yeah, no, I've seen you print TPU for free for people. But
oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I've had people be like, "Yo, can you print bumpers and a GoPro mount?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? Like, I don't care." Like Jimmy left me some of his things, and I just reprint a bunch of parts for it. And he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like,
but yeah, I printed his with my PLA profile on accident, so the infill was low. But I usually run my walls a little bit thicker than most people do, and I run my infill denser than most people do.
Nice.
I run my infill at 80%, which is still leaves it just barely, still got a decent flex to it, but it's solid enough that it really protects your stuff without being spongy. And it makes it's sturdier where it connects to the base, so you don't get as much camera wobble.
So I guess we're watching that then.
You gonna watch The Little Mermaid, Dan?
What's up?
You said you're gonna watch The Little Mermaid?
I am, but Allie already did. She and Abigail watched it the other day.
Ah.
They loved it, man. And from the little bits that I saw coming into the room periodically, I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. I'm not a little girl, so I probably won't watch it. But
it actually was more aimed towards the adults, seemed. But yeah, honestly, man, even though I'm not a little girl, The Little Mermaid was a big part of my upbringing, so I was right in that era where all those movies were fucking super magical for us.
See, I had a little girl, but she wasn't crazy into the Disney princess stuff.
Really? Taryn's not into the Disney princess stuff? That just blows my mind.
She was Barbie and Hello Kitty and that's Pink. I don't know. That's about it. So, but yeah, she wasn't big into that.
We have one that's really into Little Mermaid, and then like the other two girls love it, but they all tend to like things like Lol Surprise and My Little Pony and that sort of stuff, you know. Although
Dan,
a
are
couple of them
you
have
a
gotten
brony?
bored.
Are you a brony, Dan?
I wish, dude. Patton Oswalt's one of the voices. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Love Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, hopefully this gimbal works for you.
It should. All I really need is the sensor because, like, dude, and I even talked to Derek. He's willing to give me a discount on another set, and that's fine. And I'll probably end up doing that anyways, but the reason I like them is because they're the custom ones. They're the custom pyro ones. Like, look.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't want to just have Radio Master send me their stock black one, whatever they got, you know? I don't want to replace the gimbal itself. All I need is that fucking Hall sensor. And, like, because it's going in a jumper, I already have to jerry-rig the fucking wiring anyways to fit the jumper connector. So it was just super frustrating that the second I put heat on the fucking pad, it just slid right off the board. I was like, are you fucking joking me? Like, that was the most annoying thing in the world. And here's the thing. I took very close-up pictures for Derek, and you can literally see that there's still all of the fucking fiberboard that it was attached to perfectly intact right underneath where the pad was. And I was like, so it couldn't have fucking melted. Like, would have been burnt to, like, scorch marks and shit.
Edge, this is my other printer.
Yeah.
It's a Hicktop Creality D3 Hero. It does duplicate prints, so I can print in 2 different colors the same exact print. If I can figure out how to change the damn pictures. There we go. So my software is a little bit different than that. But it prints duplicates. So whenever I'm printing a set in a color that a customer wants, I always print in another popular color as well. And that way I'll have a spare set.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doubles my output, man. And instead of getting one set in 15 hours for, a full set for the Mutiny, I can get 2 sets in that same 15 hours.
Yeah.
And they're both direct drive extruders. Man, that thing, I've traveled that thing across the country and back with me. And it's still, I mean, all I needed to do, and I have used it for this with this dissolvable filament as well. You can set the second extruder to do your supports, and I do have some dissolvable filament that I've used, and it does make some pretty cool things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the maximum print size for each thing that you can print? Because I know it would have to split that size in half.
No, well, so you've got 350 millimeter, 300 by 300 millimeter bed.
So
right?
you could print something that's half the size that you would normally print on an Ender for max size.
Right, and it's not just one thing. You can print a full set of things.
Oh, I know.
So, but yeah, they can take up. So they have to be. You'll set them up to where they'll be 75 millimeters apart, and then you just when you build it in Cura, when you lay it out in Cura, you just lay it out on the left side of the bed, and then it will duplicate the whole thing on the right side of the bed for you just by touching a button on the screen. You don't have to change the STL file at all. So I could print a single set if I want to, but it's going to still print it on that left side of the bed. But then it prints the full second set 75 millimeters away from that set, or 85 millimeters.
Well, that's why I was asking, because I'm printing big, giant, like 5-gallon planters and shit, and big hydro tower units and stuff. And so I literally had to buy a larger print surface printer. So the longer LK5 is about double the surface area print space of an Ender 3.
See, they're showing that currently is $700. I only paid $499 for mine.
Oh, nice. But the longer is a big bed, and so I can print a full 5-gallon thing. Setting it up like that seems like I would only be able to print super small ones. And that's why I was intrigued. I was wondering that.
But I also have the Bowden version of that, the dual extruder, that I was thinking I wanted to try to convert to to direct drive. So this Creality Sonic pad, have you seen this?
No.
It's supposed to hook to any printer by serial cable and allows you to set up batch printing to multiple printers.
Interesting. I'm probably going to call it a night in about 5 minutes, just letting you know. Is that cool?
Yeah. This one here I thought was pretty weird. That angle printer where it'll print things, and it's got a rolling print bed, and it doesn't print flat, it prints on a diagonal, so it can just keep printing very long items.
Yep. Oh, that's craziness.
That one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like they have a dual extruder printer anymore under the CR. Maybe under the Ender series. Nope, they're all single. What the heck?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these ones that have the elevated bed.
Yeah. That go from top down and lower down, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. They're a little bit harder to level, and
I agree.
Anyway.
All right, guys.
That's about all we got for tonight. Again, don't forget to use Dan's code if you need some 3D printer filament. He's going to get that profile up on the Optimized Drone page this week. That's about all we got. I am working on some new designs, a Cinewoop and some other things. Once I get them ready, and if I produce them, I'll probably do a little pre-order to see if anybody wants to get a few. So I got a couple things I've been tinkering with, but nothing that I've been sticking too serious. So kind of just bounce around between tweaking on little projects when I feel like I'm bored or whatever.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I've been at. Like, I've been working on mostly client projects, and then when I get time, I come in and solder something.
So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you next week. Have a good weekend.
Peace, y'all.
This week.
Thanks for hanging out, Edge, and thanks for not being too late. Gee.
All right.